Good morning, baby.
Good morning. So we've just woke up and we are in Germany, not too far from the French border.
So we've done a lot of travelling since we last spoke to you.
Yeah.
We've done 4 countries in 3 days, I think. And today's Friday, and we're hoping to be in the UK
By late tonight.
late tonight.
Yeah.
Don't think we're quite going to make it home.
No.
But
Fingers crossed. Yeah. Johnny and Bex have booked the Channel Ferry about 9 p.m, something around that time. Yeah. So that's the schedule, or the deadline, should we say.
that's what we're aiming for. So we're currently somewhere near Frankfurt. So we're pretty close to the French border, but we're not sure where we're going to cross because it depends on where the car charges are.
Yeah, it always, every time the battery gets decreased, it's always rerouting us on the maps.
It's an electric car,
Yeah.
so it's an experience to travel across Europe.
Yeah, and it's actually really really and to say there's loads of luggage, because it's not just our luggage, like suitcases, it's also theirs as well. So the car's really really heavy, but it's still getting long range.
And we've been really grateful actually for having all the charging stops, because every 2 hours, 3 hours, we're stopping off, having a bit of a rest, having a bit of a stretch,
Yeah.
and then it's straight back on. We would have liked to have explored Europe a little bit more, but realistically, if you're gonna do that, you gotta give yourself at least double the time.
Yeah, easily. The problem is with the car chargers is they're either the services on the main veins, like the big autobahns and the big motorways, or you've got to pull off and travel 5 kilometres to find.
Maybe even longer.
Yeah.
And some of the pull-offs have been 15 kilometres one way, 15 kilometres back.
So the problem is we're trying to avoid going in anywhere where there's cities or things like that. So,
but we have come across a number of locations. I've got a little bit of a bucket list going.
Yeah.
Because we did end up coming off of the main vein in Romania, where there was roadworks or whatever it was, and we saw a little bit of the country, and it was beautiful.
It was really nice, wasn't it?
So we set off on Tuesday. We went from Bulgaria to Romania. We ended up staying. Where did we actually stay? I don't remember where we stayed in Romania. We got about halfway through Romania. And then on Wednesday, we got from Romania to
the back end of Hungary.
We got to the Hungary-Austrian border. And it was cheaper for us to stay in Hungary than it was to cross the border and go to Austria. So we had a bit of a shorter day.
Because we knew Austria was a smaller country, the plan was, if we stop just before the Austrian border in Hungary, the next day we'll just be all the way through and then get to Germany.
Yeah, so then yesterday we literally flew through Austria and straight up into Germany. And now we're edging on the French border.
Yeah, maybe an hour, you reckon? An hour away?
I don't know, it depends, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But yeah, we've been flying through, having a real good time actually. It's been the most pleasant car experience. We've done 3 days now, and we're not cramped up, we're not
uncomfortable.
Crooked.
No. And I was saying to Johnny, this car journey has basically smashed all my plane journeys to because I've got my leg room, I'm comfortable, I'm stopping, I'm starting,
Yeah.
If we would have done it on a plane, not only would it have been 10 times the cost, but it would have been so uncomfortable.
Not only in a plane, but also in a normal car, because in an electric car you don't have the vibration of the engine, which is what normally would make you feel overtired or would make you feel cramped or why do I keep wanting to say crooked?
Just... But yeah, it's 10 out of 10. We can't fault it, can we?
Yeah, we've had a real nice time.
Yeah. So stay tuned. We're gonna get to the UK, hopefully, tonight.
And we'll show you what we've been up to along the way. And yeah, see you in the UK.
might need to get a little bit of a charge.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Man. Oh, now he's YouTube famous.
How did he know? How did he know you were coming for the charger?
Because it's a Tesla.
Can you pay by Bitcoin?
So we've just arrived at our first morning charge with 48 clicks left on the battery. So we're going to put a full charge in, and then on the next stop get some proper breakfast, because this services doesn't really have anything. But it was a good toilet break, and now we're going to buy some milk and make an English cup of tea, and then chill out. Really, we've got fruit and stuff in the car, so that's going to do us till the next stop.
Do you like this one?
Yeah.
In here?
Yeah. And go over that side because there's no one else charging over there. Oh, there's loads of them. Shibas.
How many do you want? Should we park in the shade?
Yeah. Activate. So we've just stopped off for a bite to eat. Got a muck lunch. A muck lunch. And now we're going to head off with a full battery charged and hopefully pass the Netherlands border and scoot around the top of the Netherlands to get to Belgium? Belgium. So then it's then on to France.
Not the top of it.
Is it not?
Yeah.
Side of Netherlands.
Yeah.
Side of Netherlands. So see you in a minute. So our next charge will be at Belgium at
2:30.
2:30.
Is that what you said? 2:10.
2:10.
Close enough.
Alas, we are outside of Brussels, getting a full charge to get us towards Calais. Then we're going to do another full charge to get across the channel. So stay tuned and we will update you in a bit. So we're on our last supercharger on the Calais port area, probably about 20 minutes from the ferry port. So it's best to get a full charge, get across the channel on the ferry, which we're due, I think, 9 p.m, like we mentioned this morning. We haven't rearranged or anything like that. So once we get onto the ferry, it's maybe an hour or just under 2 to get home to Bex and Johnny's house. So stay tuned and we'll let you know how it goes.
This one? What is this one?
Yeah. Yeah.
This one?
Yeah.
This one?
I'm doing a loop-de-loop.
This one?
Wait.
Hello. What? Hello.
Okay, so we've just reached Calais. It's approximately 8:15 and we're due on our slot at 9:10, something like that. So we think the ferry's going to unload pretty sharpish and we might be able to get on earlier. Just got to see what happens. So we'll keep you posted. But we're pretty excited. We're almost touching the UK soil now and you can see it's getting late and getting dark. We're ready for some rest. But we're going to go onto the boat, maybe find something to eat, grab some seats pretty quick. You've seen on the bit of the video where we're pretty close to the front of the queue. So fingers crossed it's going to be an easy rest of the night. So stay tuned. Okay, so we finally reached our destination at Bex and Johnny's house, and people have started to go to bed. It's approximately 1:30 in the morning. Johnny did really well getting us here, to be honest, and even with the stop and starts and getting charged for the battery, he's done well. I think he's been on the road for almost 12, even 14 hours. Really good. And obviously he's collapsed now and getting his rest. So we did hit a lot of roadworks as well on the way back, but we made good time. We didn't miss the ferry, and we managed to grab something to eat as well as a coffee on the ferry as well. So in the next episode, because this is the final part of our travelling, and we haven't really gone into detail on the prices of the charging and our experience with the vignettes and what we need and the prices and when we did it, and we would like to make a separate video on that as well. So stay tuned, and this has just been a kind of a general experience of touring Europe in the Tesla from Bulgaria to the UK, and we really hope you've enjoyed it and given you a little insight on what the roads are like and a bit of scenery along the way. So thank you very much for watching, and if you want to put anything in the comment section, we'd love to have a chat. So, lekker nost.